Mic check. Everyday superpower where we talk body language, relationships, human dynamics, and game. But I'm a little bit waved. I've had a couple to drink. I'm going to drop some game on you. Some free exclusive game. I'm going to get back to basics. And I'm going to tell you it is what it is. It don't matter who you are, how you present yourself, what you got. Tell that woman to do something for you. Say it with audacity. Say it in understanding of who you are as the man. Man is one, woman is two. That's not a sexist thing. One and two come together to make three, which is the child. Am I putting the child down? No! But as the leader, you say whatever the hell you want. You say sit. You say shut up. You say go get that for me. And you say it with need of no response. And she can give you a little bit of that. How you choose to react is conversation for another video. But the be all and end all is a direct order is what the female craves, is what the feminine craves from the masculine. Direction, concentration, and order is what the feminine craves and desires from the masculine. And that's the be all and end all. If you're talking out of pocket, if you're saying, open that window for me. No pleases, no thank yous. Open that window for me. A demand. A command. She might consciously, due to the fact you're not speaking hypnotically, you're not speaking in indirect fashion, you're not giving her the slow sell, you're not giving her the, would you mind just opening that for me, please? Do you know what I mean? We've embedded that command. That's a story for another time. Embedded commands, hypnotic language. This is a story for another time. We're talking about demands. Full stop, concentration, masculine and feminine coming together as one sexual energy. Open that window for me. She can say yes or no, but the end result is her fanny is going to get wet due to the fact that you as a masculine man have spoken to her with the authority she desires and needs and craves in her life. Because societally speaking, a man is toxic if he speaks in such manner. A man is toxic if he treats a woman like a woman. A man is toxic if he leads as a man and expects a woman to follow. That's toxic and sexist and blah-de-blah-de-blah. Well, why do women get turned on by that? Why is there a biological response to that? Yo, I should have a couple more drinks more often, right? I'm spitting game. Reality. Imagine the most beautiful woman in a bar, the most beautiful woman in a workplace, the most beautiful woman in any situation, any environment, any community. Every single man is scared to speak to her in such a manner because they are pedestalizing her and placing themselves at her feet, whether subconsciously or consciously or anything in between. But you, who has an understanding that no matter the artificial beauty of the woman, I have the competency through experience of building my own desired reality. I do not care about the way you look, so I will tell you, go make me a coffee. Hierarchically speaking, she could be above you, and she's still going to see you as the boss. Because you've spoken to her like you are the boss. She won't be offended, she'll be aroused, she'll be turned on. Let's say hierarchically, she is above you in tier, but you speak to her like that, that will amplify the anxiety, inducing further arousal, sexual arousal, because it is wrong. Yin and yang counterbalance. What is wrong is right. This is some serious game. This is game. Because when you get into a relationship, yeah, you can pull this off 24 hours a day. Yeah, you can edge your way into it. But to be so bold out of nowhere, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying just start pointing the finger at people from day one. No. Break down their defense, and I say that not in a manipulative way. I'm saying she, as a woman, as a beautiful feminine woman, has a defense up regardless, because of all of the idiots out there, all of the knobhead men who are dangerous and predatory. She has this high defense, so you have to engage with her and communicate with her, and naturally, I'm not saying you have to do any game. There's no game to be done. You just have to be yourself, and naturally you will prove that you are of no problem, because I'm not speaking to the people who are weird, right? I'm speaking to the people who want to understand this game. And don't get told this, because nobody tells you this. You speak and communicate with this woman. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We get along. Okay. We can crack a few jokes. At my expense. Whether I do or don't in regards to you is irrelevant. But I'm not offended by you. I am pleased to be in your surroundings. I am a kind man. Now, if you don't mind, just be quiet for a moment. Just be quiet. I'm working. Some would call that cold. Some would call that abrupt. Some would call that everything they want to call it. But the be all and end all is the masculine principle that you are indirectly told to avoid. Because they say, oh, I can't be doing with no more arguments from my wife. Oh, I need to keep my wife, my girlfriend happy, blah, blah, blah. She's not going to argue with you. Why? Of course, this is one piece of a larger puzzle. But I'm telling you, a beautiful woman you're attracted to doesn't get spoken to in this way. And she craves to be spoken to in this way. Because it makes her feel feminine. And what is the feminine? The feminine is the moon to the sun. What's the moon to the sun? The moon is the feminine, submissive principle. Be the light to her darkness. Lead. Game. Click like and subscribe. 2 links down in the description. One leads you to my Patreon. Subscribe. I'm signing out.